Welcome back to the Buzz News, everyone. I'm Mason Fowler.
And I'm Gwen Robinson. Today we are coming to you from the CTE Construction Workshop. Up first, we are kicking off the show with a special Thanksgiving cooking recipe from Mrs. White in Culinary.
Let's take a look at her tutorial on jalapeno corn casserole.
Welcome to Miss White's Kitchen, and today I'm going to be cooking up a Thanksgiving side dish with my sidekick, Katie. So today we are taking boring old corn and we're gonna spice it up and add some secret little ingredients and make a jalapeno corn casserole. So this is what you need: corn, and you'll turn your oven on to a medium heat. And then you will put your frozen corn. I do about 2 bags of frozen corn in a skillet. So you are going to take a 1/2 cup of heavy cream and pour that in. It calls for a stick of cubed butter and it calls for 8 ounces of cream cheese, but you don't just want to stick the whole block in there, so we want to cut it up. So Katie will be cutting that in cubes while I stir our corn. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and get some of this butter. We're gonna add the butter in there and it's gonna melt. Not only can you do this on the skillet, but you can also do this in the oven. Bake it at 350 degrees for like probably 20-25 minutes. Or crock pot. Ooh, that crock pot's my favorite. So if I do it in the crock pot or the oven, then I can do other stuff while it's cooking. Okay, so that's gonna take a little bit of time to heat up or melt. Okay, now we are going to add our seasoning. We are going to add a tablespoon of sugar. Now, if you were to use sweet corn, you wouldn't need that sugar, but we did not use sweet corn, okay? That was 2 tablespoons of sugar. We are going to add your pepper, which is just 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. We have 2 teaspoons of garlic. We have a teaspoon of onion powder. And then we have salt. So you're just gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So mix that up in there really good. This has to sit for about 10 minutes. Occasionally come back to it and stir so that you can, it mixes up that heat and makes that butter and cream cheese melt. Okay, so lid, and we'll put a lid on it. Okay, so now we are, Katie is going to dice up our jalapeno for us. Now, the recipe did not call for jalapeno, but that is one of the secret ingredients because it gives a big kick to it and just intensifies that flavor. Katie, do you remember what cut we do for the first to dice it?
Yes, I do. Julian?
Yeah, you got it. So if you'll julienne and dice that for us. If you didn't like corn, you're gonna like corn now. If you are not a spice person, I have a family member who's made this before, and she put a can of green chilies in it, and those aren't too spicy, so but it still gives you kind of a pepper flavor. Beautiful, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna add these in, and did you notice she's wearing gloves? Remember, always wears gloves when you're messing with the jalapeno. Now, we've got, oh my gosh, if y'all could just smell this. We are going to let those jalapenos soften for about 5 minutes while it is continuing to simmer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lid back on, and 5 minutes. After we added the jalapenos, we cooked it an extra 5 minutes, and it's done, but it's not done till you garnish it. So, another secret ingredient, little paprika. Woo, look how pretty that is. Little paprika and parsley. Beautiful garnishes. It's ready.
Wonderful cooking skills from Mrs. White.
The Buzz crew got to have a taste of that corn, and trust me when I say it's worth it.
Up next, it's time for What's the Buzz? We asked our students some Thanksgiving-themed questions since our break is coming up.
Let's hand it off to Kamari and Jackson.
What are you thankful for this year?
Basketball season.
I'm thankful for my family.
I'm thankful for my mom.
My family, the Lord, and my girlfriend.
I'm thankful for all the homies and everybody around here.
Okay, what are your top 3 Thanksgiving foods?
Yo, macaroni for sure. The turkey. And can't go wrong with the cabbage.
Turkey, macaroni, and the bread.
Turkey, tortilla, and then probably some ground meat.
My grandma's bread. Turkey. And not wet stuffing.
Nah, I don't really eat Thanksgiving food. I eat McDonald's.
For Thanksgiving, would you eat turkey or ham?
I don't know. I'd rather eat the turkey.
Ham.
Only ham.
Turkey.
I like playing video games, and I'm pretty good at what I do, and so I decided to join the Smash Bros team because I've played at a college level before on multiple different occasions, and it is a good way for me to earn scholarships pretty easily without having to spend extra money on something that, you know, I need to relearn.
I sign up for this Power Hour so that way I can be better prepared for my college future. Normally, I don't get to learn much about college and I haven't been exposed to much. However, this Power Hour has opened my eyes to a lot of opportunities that I was unaware of before. I keep coming back because 1, this class is just really fun and entertaining. The teacher, he always finds a way to make lessons informative as well as entertaining. And this is also just very useful information for me to learn for how I go on with my life.
The reason why I do photography is it's really relaxing and it gets me out there to find people, to see what people like to do, to connect. My favorite thing to take pictures of is people down in CTE. There's a lot of things going on there like wood crafting. I'll go in there's a bit of the Bible study club. Crocheting, I see people make little things and it's really fun. If I go more down RC racing, it's really exciting. And yeah, that's what I really do.
Now, we have a special spotlight from ROTC as they just had their annual military inspection.
Let's see what Chief Warrant Officer Castillo has to say.
Junior ROTC is a program that is student-led, student-driven, and the whole goal of this is so that way they come out better individuals, better young men, better young women, for the environment itself. And everyone comes in does not have to join the military. It's just what we do is you have the military as an option. We give them the tools so that way they can also go look at colleges or trades, but we give them the tools of life. It's what we in the military call a battle rhythm. It is done, we know Mondays is this, Tuesdays this, Wednesday is very regimented. And when it comes off a regiment, we also teach how you can, just like life, oh, this road's closed. Now we can learn how to run this path, but still have that end state and goal. So it goes anywhere from the student that would like some discipline to where they're interested in military. Maybe military is an option. So when they come and get the experience of what it's like. So it's a very, very junior, hence NJROTC, version of military introduction. Those that go into the military, it's not blindsided. They understand that walls are called bulkheads, windows are called portholes. They understand the vernaculars that we utilize across the DoD, which is the Department of Defense for all branches. Every other week, we actually wear uniforms. The uniforms is the most visible form of discipline and knowledge. It allows that cadet to show the pride that they have and that young man or woman to understand grooming standards within them. The simple things as far as making sure their nails are clean, teeth, you're shaved, you have clean hygiene, you know your knowledge because they don't have cheat sheets during the inspections. They have to know the knowledge that's taught verbally. So it inspects their mental strength, their physical fitness, meaning they have to stand at a certain position, and then their endurance and physical discipline.
We have 2 work days and 2 drill days during the week. Marching, knowledge, like military birthdays and ranks. And then a Friday, we'll have a fun PT day. That's play football, dodgeball, fun stuff like that, play tag. It's just a fun day, a relaxed day. A regular PT day would be Monday. So on Mondays we do circuits, Indian runs, any type of group PT. We might do a mile run, half mile, or push-ups and sit-ups.
The biggest feedback that I've received from others about my students, not my, but ROTC students, it's the customs and courtesies. We don't accept yas or uh-huhs, even to fellow cadets. They pay that respect to each other. They do that enough to where, without realizing that some of them are doing it in other classes. So before ROTC, they were like, yes, or yeah. Now they're saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. So they carry these small little tidbits that are golden to them, and it has helped them throughout their life, and it helps them further.
I've been in this program for 4 years, and I went from not knowing anything, a troublemaker, to becoming, I'm the CEO of our unit. I'm the head cadet, I lead it. I've come a long ways. It teaches you discipline and you learn how to lead others. In ROTC, we have rank structure. It gives you the ability to have something to strive for. Like, if I want to rank up, there's a lot you have to do to rank up. I didn't just earn this rank by just sitting there. I had to be a good kid, learn manners, learn discipline, how to take care of a uniform, and just respect.
AMI is our annual military inspection. So we have it once a year. It's for all units. Ours is going to be on November 14th. So our area manager, Commander Scott Hanna, comes out and inspects our platoons and our whole unit. And he inspects everything by all the platoons, making sure they know how to drill, their knowledge, and then we'll have teams like our color guard, unarmed, and armed drill teams compete while they're down there to show off some of our teams to him. And then after that, we have our staff briefs, which we tell them about ourselves, our goals after high school, some of the stuff that we've learned in the ROTC program. And it's just for Commander Hanna to get to know us more and to evaluate our unit as a whole.
Very valued effort coming from our cadets.
Next up, we have another book review from the library.
This week, we have Finn Aguirre with a review of The Boys Who Challenged Hitler.
And I'm here to recommend The Boys Who Challenged Hitler. It's a book about these middle school Danish boys who kind of kickstarted the resistance against the Nazis, and they did a lot of like sneaking around, reconnaissance stuff against the Nazis, stealing their weapons, and they even destroyed one of their cars. It's a nonfiction book, and everyone should learn history, no matter how small. I'd recommend this book because it's really inspirational. It shows that these middle school boys could do so much to help their country against, you know, the terrible force that was the Nazis. It's a really worthwhile read that I think everyone should read. Right now it's checked out, but that's because it's just so popular.
Be sure to head down to the library to give this book a read.
We would also like to give a brief shout out to the EAC Fan Expo coming up.
It'll be on November 22nd at the Cleburne Conference Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
They'll have a bunch of fun collectibles like Funko Pops and trading cards, so be sure to stop by.
Admission is free, but you are encouraged to bring a donation of hygiene products and new or gently used backpacks for the CISD family engagement.
And we would now like to show off this week's Unsung Heroes.
This is a special edition of just a few of the many support staff we have in the school.
So I'm the family support specialist, and my job title is to help families and students who are either considering homelessness or doing in transition. I help families and students break any kind of barriers so they are being successful here on campus.
I'm the admin assistant to the CTE director, so I do all the POs and whatever they need for CTE. I started working at the district 20 years ago, and I've just kind of worked different jobs through the district, and this is going to be my exit job.
I am the bookkeeper here at CHS. I handle all the money that comes through the high school. Any of your activities or clubs that collect money, I do all the deposits. I do all the purchase orders for anything that's purchased for the high school.
So basically I am a safety monitor. My job, one of the jobs, is to make sure the kids are getting to class on time. And we go also check around the school on a daily basis, checking the exterior doors to make sure they continue to stay locked and no one from the outside can come inside that's not invited.
I enjoy mostly is, again, working with families and students and helping them be successful and just seeing the ultimate goal as they graduate.
I enjoy the budgeting part, the purchasing, seeing all the good things that we get to provide for the kids.
Doing what I do, especially working with the students, meeting new students, especially when the new freshmen come in.
But I enjoy meeting all the kids. It's good to get to know some of the kids. I know a few of the kids outside of the high school, so it's really nice to see them in the hallways and passing. And so I love everything about it.
We thank you and value all the work you guys put in.
We also have another edition of New to the Hive.
For this week, we are recognizing Mr. Glegg.
Previously, I've been teaching for 5 years. This will be my 6th year teaching. And I gotta say what I love most about this school so far, as cliched as it is to say, has been the students. I have all types of activities outside of just academia. Some of the groups that I'm part of and glad to be a part of here are the esports team and the D&D groups that we do for Power Hour. And I just think it's been really cool to be active and involved with some extracurriculars that students actually seem to care about and resonate with. It's been really fascinating outside of the extracurricular activities to see the lease on life that students have here. I've had some really, really cool intellectual conversations so far with students this year, and I've appreciated the tenacity that students have for life at this school. The culture is very exciting here. In all honesty, it hasn't been very difficult to keep students engaged. I find that there's been a high level of engagement coming in here. I like to make whatever we cover, whatever material it is, relevant to them and to have a point. No matter what we cover, of course, I want to make sure we cover all our Texas-aligned TEKS and standards to agree that we need to be covering. Coming in here as a new hire, I've been really welcomed by my whole department here. My English team that I work with specifically create a curriculum in a brand new space, a brand new and learning environment that I think I'm adapting to very well, but that's definitely all thanks to them.
The Yellow Jacket family welcomes you.
And that brings us to our CTE Spotlight. For this show, we have construction.
So I teach Principles of Construction and Construction Tech 1. Safety is the absolute first thing I cover every year. I am constantly monitoring for wearing PPE and appropriate shop behaviors, because in a wood shop especially, every tool in there does not have respect for the people using them and can cause life-altering injuries without a moment's notice.
What we learned in technology construction was about safety and the equipment we use and about measuring and all about that stuff.
Safety is really important because, I've seen bad things happen just because horse playing and all different types of stuff. It's always important to have safety hats and safety goggles.
For construction, I teach the junior session and the seniors, which is Construction 2 and Practicum Construction. The other pathway is architecture, and I do all 4 classes there from freshman all the way to senior. For my construction class, I usually have juniors, which is Construction Tech 2, and we start them on projects like you see out in the shop. And my more advanced, the practicum, we do like sheds. As for my architecture, it's going to start off at principles, and they do just basic drawings like squares and circles and polygons and stuff like that.
So I began with principles, where we learned line work. We learned basic 2D drawing, and we implemented that into CAD, mechanical drawings, things like nuts and bolts and simple things that you can easily draw. And then you learn about annotating, which is pretty important. Whenever you're doing projects that require a lot of dimensions, it's a lot of inferencing, a lot of math. So
say a wall is this much, you have to kind of calculate how much this wall would be based off of how big this wall is. Something simple like that. Second year is 2D and 3D. So you're still doing mechanical, a little bit of architecture.
Your sophomore and junior year is where you really like start to kick things off. Your junior year, you get to like work on this project. It's like you build this little building, and it's like up to the people to decide what you get to build. And this year, we're building a barn dominium. For the first 3 years, my freshman through junior year, I learned how to use AutoCAD and like how to draw different types of walls and all that. But now that it's my senior year, I'm using a different website that's a lot harder to use, but it's definitely easier, and it'll definitely help me. It's called Revit. Whenever I graduate, I want to go to college to go work in architecture. And then this has helped me because it's teaching me the different programs to use and how to use them. And it's really giving me some experience at least.
I'm planning on going to college after I graduate, TSTC in Austin. I'm planning on taking construction technology, electrical work. I'm really interested in that stuff. It helps me by being prepared to go into school. Well, I'm already like learning about it, and it's much easier that way.
What I would like for my students to get out of this course, my biggest end goal for them is to have an idea of what they want to do. I want them to have good employability skills and work ethic, and a sense of confidence so that when they leave, they can know that they can do anything they want to do.
We see all the hard work you guys are putting in.
That's all we have for this show. We hope you guys enjoyed.
And also enjoy your Thanksgiving break. Join us next time. I'm Gwen Robinson.
And I'm Mason Fowler on The Buzz News.